Alright, how's it going, guys? Today I was going to show you my upgraded design for my worm bin. I was able to finish it last night, but before I do that, I just wanted to show you the difference between a finished pile of coconut core or coconut peat versus something that looks, or something that's fresh. So this pile's been going for a month, and as you can see, it's been essentially completely digested by the worms. One thing I like about coconut core versus peat moss is that with peat moss, at least in my experience, I'm not sure if it's a specific type of peat I was using, but I couldn't differentiate as easily when between finished castings and unfinished peat. When it was wet, it was really dark, and I had a hard time. I guess you could say I was harvesting a little bit too early, and the peat wasn't fully digested or ingested, whatever you want to call it. And basically I just had some castings mixed in with some peat that weren't really effective. But as you can see here, with the fresh castings, it's a lot lighter color. It's a lot brighter, so you know that this isn't ready, versus here, where it's nice and black, and compared to a fresh pile, it's easily differentiated. And one great thing I've noticed is that, at least with my worms, they really love the coconut core. With the peat moss, it took them a very long time to even just get going. But as you can see, it's only been going for about a little bit over a month, and look at how black and rich this is. So glad I switched over to the coconut core. It's a lot cheaper. Sometimes not as readily available. We have to wait till the suppliers get them in stock, but far better choice, at least with my experience. So now we're gonna go check out the upgrades I made to my bin. So here it is. I'll talk about the top in a minute, but first I wanted to show you I actually caulked the seam around the entire bucket. And the reason I did that was because the duct tape was starting to fray, and when I removed it, the worms were sticking to the duct tape. Originally I was going to use silicone or some other type of sealant, but there are two reasons why I use just normal caulking. One, it was cheaper for me because I already had some on hand, and two, it's a lot easier to remove than silicone, which is a far more expensive product anyway to begin with. So yeah, we're just letting this cure. It's been going for about 24 hours, so I'm going to check to see if we have any openings and then seal those up as well. Okay, for the top, as you can see, I added some Velcro around the outer rim of the opening. And what I did was I just used hot glue. I had what I had available, or used what I had available, and I made just a quick attachment point here with some hot glue. It doesn't look the best, but I'm more about functionality than aesthetics. So then, to engage the system, I guess you could say, just pull it tight, push down the Velcro, and there you have it. And the seams are pretty solid. I mean, they're gonna have to really work to get through the Velcro, and if they decide they want to do that, then hey, they deserve to escape. With regards to the bottom holes that I talked about in the last video as well, so they are escaping through the little water drainage holes I made. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is basically put another layer of screen on the bottom. I'll probably open up the holes. Still deciding if I want to, once I'm done harvesting all these castings, still deciding if I want to put maybe a layer of cardboard or whatnot underneath, but I will for sure be putting a layer of screen on the bottom to prevent any further escapes. So yeah, just a quick update. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below or send me a message, and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, thanks guys.